Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today, whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm glad you're all here. I want to take a quick second and give a shout out and a big thank you to the channel members. Thank you all. I appreciate you so much. And I want to give a thank you to anybody who comes in and finds my knife, my EDC content. I appreciate you. If you like it and you're so inclined, if I convince you to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it really helped me out and it'll keep you updated on things going on with the channel. So today I wanted to do an in-depth overview / review of this little knife that I picked up from the Griffin Co. This is the Scout Medic. You guys might remember I picked up about 5 months ago a Scout 2.5 from NAF sale, a little bit larger knife than this, by the same company, the Griffin Co. So when I saw this knife dropping again, them bringing out another version of it, or the next number of them, I picked one up. The one I picked up came with titanium handles because they were sold out of all the other handles. And then I ordered the carbon fiber handles on the side. I was kind of pleasantly surprised because I could tell they saw what I was trying to do and they credited me the cost of the scales that I was buying, which I thought was really cool. They didn't have to do that. But this is a small little EDC fixed blade that fits. I get a full 3-finger grip on this little knife. We'll get some measurements in a sec. But it's got nice jimping on the spine. You've got this little modified drop point, clip point, spear point, whatever you want to call it, blade. The whole knife, full tang, S35 VN. It's OEM'd by our friends over at Bestech, like the Scout 2.5 is. Let me get a piece of paper. For a little knife, or what I call kind of a pocket scalpel, it does a very good job. It is very slicey. It's great for opening packages. It's great for cutting through tape. It's great for cutting up some cardboard if you're not looking to break down a whole lot of cardboard, but you just need to make some good cuts. It's great for using on a hike or on a camping trip for just a small fixed blade. And it's one that I really like, and I'm glad I brought it into my collection. It is a little tiny dart of a knife. If I kind of put it in almost that street scalpel framework, like my apprentices or like my Baltic Blades Angus. The only thing that makes this one a little different, in my opinion, is it is a thicker blade stock. Got this nice swedge on the top. So it is a little bit more thick as an overall package than some of the smaller knives I was referring to. One of which was the T. Denny Apprentice, and then the other really thin one that I was thinking about is the Baltic Blades Angus. And we'll look at those two knives too when we come around, just to get some different size comparisons. But just to get started, let's look at this knife next to a couple of regular knives that we use on the channel here that you might or might not be familiar with. One is the Cold Steel 4MAX with the Sawtooth Dave grind, and you can tell that the Scout Medic is much smaller than the Cold Steel 4MAX. And there's the Civivi Baby Banter, and you can tell by looking at that picture that the small Scout Medic is a little bit smaller than the Civivi Baby Banter. So that means you've got a very, very compact package. I've currently got this mounted with this clip, which allows me just to slip it down in my pocket. It doesn't retain as tightly as my discreet carry clips or my Ulti clips, but it does plenty fine, because with this knife, when I pull it out of my pocket, I just put a little pressure on the thumb, and that thumb push just simply ejects that sheath. So let's look at this against the Scout 2.5, which was my first Griffin Company knife that I saw because of Stasser's review, sought out and picked it up. And you'll see some of the stylistic similarities between the Scout 2.5, which feels like much more of a knife than the little Scout Medic. However, proportionately, even though thinner, the Scout Medic's going to be a good bit thicker than some of the smaller knives that we look at. Smaller knives like, first we'll look at a couple that you might be familiar with. The Corvid S. I've not reviewed this yet, but I've done an unboxing. And then this is my little TCal Piranha. So it's much smaller than our Corvid S. Good bit smaller than our Piranha. Let's look at it next to our Jacob Creates Chickadee. We'll see it's the same size, roughly, as our Jacob Creates Chickadee. And our Boker BFF Barlow, a bunch smaller than that. So it's about Chickadee sized in overall length, but again, the thinness of not only the blade stock, but of the handle are going to make the Scout Medic a much smaller knife. Now, if we talk about skinny, what I call street scalpels, for lack of a better term, this is it next to the T. Denny Apprentice, to which it's much shorter than. And this is it next to the Baltic Blades Angus, which it's much shorter than. The reason I bring these knives out is when you look at the overall thickness, they're more in line with what the Scout Medic is offering. Again, a very small knife that's very easy to carry. Right now, I elect to carry it in my pocket. It would also work great with a couple of loops, soft loops, and wear it horizontally, Scout style on my appendix. But just an absolutely fantastic little package. Very small. I was a little bit surprised. I definitely wanted to add it to the collection since I had the Scout 2.5, but I was not sure how much use it would get, how much carry time, and I can assure you it is so small, it's such a minimal pack weight that it's one that will definitely get a lot of carry time. Whoops. I apologize, guys. Tippy's going to come in and stretch. But that is the Scout Medic from Griffin Company. I hope you guys found the video somewhat enjoyable. I apologize for Tippy's intrusion, but I'm going to ask you guys as we part here, if you have any questions, please DM me or leave a comment. I'll do my best in 2024 to read comments. And if you would, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for that guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. And always choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.